finalized version.
Oh, okay,
He's
cool.
getting the very first look at the Surrounded by Death spinoff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to read it. Hopefully this week at some point I'll have a chance to sit down with it. Looking forward to it, But yeah, if you guys
to
are
that
ready,
point, it's very busy though, right? There's so much on our plate.
So much. But like I said, if you guys are ready, we could bring in the first guest and
let's do it
and get to learn more about him. And I have his website up. I don't know if he's doing a campaign or anything at the moment, but if not, we'll just learn about the comics and everything.
I'd love to.
So the company's called RetroLand Comics, and the creator behind it is Robbie Burnham. So without further ado, let's bring him into the show. Robbie, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, how are you?
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for coming on, man.
So when we have a new guest on the show, we always love to learn like your origins as a creator, like what was the comics, TV show, movie? Was there something you can point to in your past that kind of put you on the path to becoming a comic book creator?
100% the X-Men. I grew up with X-Men from my dad. I watched all the movies and then watched the cartoons and stuff. And later on, I started reading the comics. So X-Men was a big part of.
So was it the 97 show in particular, the cartoon?
Yeah,
we've actually had that one a couple times from creators that grew up with that, which is really cool. What'd you think of the Disney reboot that came out a couple of years?
I like it. I watched the first season. I ain't watched the new one that just came out yet, but I watched the first one, the first season.
Yeah, the new one's coming. It's very soon, isn't it? Like the new season.
If it's not out already, yeah.
Yeah, I saw a preview for it. It looks really good.
Yeah, really good.
No, but that's awesome. So X-Men was your gateway drug, huh? That's cool, man. So when did you start creating comics?
I started creating about 3 years ago. I was a part of Mississippi Gamers Society. I was a moderator for their group. It's this group of gamers in Mississippi that have like this page on Facebook and a Discord and all this other stuff. And at first I was going to make comments for them because they was trying different stuff. And eventually I stopped being a moderator there, and then I started RetroLand Comics from there and just started making my stories on my own.
Okay. And so now what's the origin of the RetroLand name? I really like that. That's a cool name for a comic company.
It is.
Yeah. Well, it started off with me with my YouTube channel. I've been doing YouTube for about 12 years now. Originally it was Retro TV 91, and then I eventually changed it to the RetroLand name, and then I just adopted it to the comic books when I started the comic books.
Oh, okay. Are you still doing YouTube, or is it?
Oh, yes. I actually did a Batman the Animated Series review today and a Power Rangers review today.
Oh, sweet, man. Awesome. That's awesome. That's really cool. So you're keeping up both that and being a comic creator on top of that. That's great.
There's a lot on your plate.
Yeah.
What kind of things do you review normally?
Old TV shows, movies. I play games every once in a while, and read and review comic books as well.
Are they all comic book related, or all kinds of TV shows?
Mainly comic book related. I've reviewed like Xena, Hercules, Walker Texas Ranger,
The Incredible
Smallville.
Hulk. Oh, Smallville. Are you a big...
Not Incredible Hulk yet. Not yet.
Harry's absolutely insane for Smallville and the Incredible Hulk. Any one of those two things will trigger him.
I love Smallville though. It's like one of my top 10 favorite shows of all time.
Is it really, Harry?
I would say so. I think a lot of my favorite shows begin with S. So like Seinfeld, Star Trek Next Gen, Smallville. I love all those shows.
Wow. Okay. I didn't
actually. I've got a question for Robbie. Robbie, as a reviewer, what would you say is like one of your hottest takes? Like one of the ones that really just gets people riled up.
The Evil Hulk is the scariest.
I guess whenever I was I done finished Xena, but Xena had a bunch of like them filler episodes that was kind of and I kind of spoke about that a little bit. But I also whenever I do like Christmas, I review Christmas classic like old Christmas movies and stuff. And when I first started, I was reviewing the Hallmark Christmas movies, and you know how folks, moms and grandma would be watching that.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was reviewing them, and then I'd get comments like, "This ain't the movie," and I type, "I can't put the movie up. That's copyright. This is me talking about the movie." But
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
I had some grandmas and some moms mad at me, but
Yeah.
Too funny. Too funny.
That's amazing. Yeah, no, like yeah, hot takes are tough, man, because sometimes you have a good one, sometimes you have a really off the base one, I
Yeah,
can't
well,
think of an example at the moment, but like
yeah, I couldn't think of one off the top of my head for myself either, but I know it's like that one that like kicks the hornet's nest. You know what I mean? And then it just kind of riles
I
everybody
know
up.
I've certainly been on the other side of, like a movie or a TV show that's popular, and I feel like I'm a lonely island where it's like I didn't like it for whatever reason, but everyone else in the world
I
loved
wish
it. You know what
I
I mean?
wish
Yeah.
I wish Manimal had a longer run. And what else?
100% is hot take. Yeah.
Speaking of reviews, has anyone like we were all I didn't have time tonight, but I wanted to watch the first Nicolas Cage Spider Noir.
I watched
Did
it.
you-
I watched
Is
the
it
first.
good?
I watched the first
I
two.
haven't watched it.
I like that time period. I like the old timey way
Me
of
too.
speaking.
Me too.
And
And
the
I heard
music.
it's best to watch it in black and white, from what I heard.
Yeah, I haven't
I've been
had a
watching
chance
it
to
in
watch
color.
it yet.
But like I'm really interested in that, just because obviously I like Spider-Man, but also I like noir.
Right.
And I
Yeah.
like Nicolas Cage, and it looks like Nicolas Cage got the cage meter turned up to like 12. So
Yeah, it's checking all the boxes. in
yeah,
that
it's got
regard,
everything
yeah.
checked. What about you, Robbie? You interested in that one?
yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but eventually I plan on watching it. I've seen like teasers and like little clips on Facebook and stuff about it, but and
I
TikTok.
I watched the first 2 episodes, and then like I guess after the 3rd episode, it gets really good. Because they had like
Okay.
they had like a ratings list. And the further you go, the better it's rated. So
Okay.
so it's a
Interesting.
little slow at the beginning, but I like
I'm
that.
fine with that as long as it feels like it's going somewhere.
Yeah,
like
right.
Yeah.
it was only what 8 episodes I was
Yeah,
reading.
right, yeah.
So that's
think so.
pretty cool.
But that's also tough too. If you have something that's a slow burn and a slow build, and this is even for indie comics, you really have to keep the audience engaged some way or another to get them to the back half. I mean, they could watch 2 episodes, go, yeah, this is kind of mediocre, and then drop, and then the third one's the best one.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right.
So yeah, like you really need something to keep them kind of on the hook in that.
It's a very interesting choice with Nicolas Cage though as Spider-Man. Or
Well, he
the
did the
Spider-
voice
Spider-
in the cartoon, right?
Oh,
The
did he?
Spider-Verse cartoon. He did the voices,
And he
right?
was-
Yeah. So
and he is Ghost Rider, but he's getting a little up there in age. I don't know.
I love him. I even when everyone hated him, I still loved Nicolas. There's a hot take. I love Nicolas Cage when the hatred for him was at an all-time high. I still loved him,
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean,
But
he's kind of like hit or miss. People love him or hate him.
Yeah,
You
well,
know?
remember there was that period everyone hated him, and then I think it was like Mandy was the turning point with people.
Yeah,
Like,
Mandy
he was
was really
almost-
good.
He was as toxic as Jared Leto is to people now.
Oh yeah, I could see that.
You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
like I think it was Mandy and then Pig that kind of turned people back to
Or-
liking Nicolas Cage.
Or Color Out of Space too. That was
Yes,
another
that one was
yeah.
great too. Like
Really
when he
good,
started
yeah,
doing
yeah.
stuff like that and didn't give a shit about like being in like high production value movies. He started doing more indie stuff. I think that's
Right.
when people kind of went back.
Yeah, they kind of caught back onto the wave. But I was gonna say, let's circle it back around
Yeah,
to
yeah,
Robbie.
exactly.
So Robbie, for those uninitiated to some of your books and what RetroLand has to offer, can you give people an elevator pitch on both of your stories?
Well, the first one I started on, was a part of a D&D YouTube channel called Teach We Read Productions, and we did a campaign called the Emerald Prince, the Dusty Ship, and the Motley Crue. And Envy War was actually this is one of the variant covers for the
Okay,
Envy War.
hang on. Let me put you big here so people can see the cover. If you want to hold it up again,
So
Yeah.
here's
Envy War. Okay,
this is the variant Envy War issue 1, the variant cover for that. But it was basically Envy War was a backstory to my character in the campaign. It's about a clan of werewolves. They are on the Emerald Hold, which is this island that holds these special emeralds. And what the emeralds do is they help the werewolves and other lycanthropes control their shift. So they don't see the shift as a curse; they see it as a blessing, and these emeralds help them control it. So whenever they turn to werewolves or were tigers or were bears or whatever, they're able to keep sound mind, and it's just they transform.
oh, okay.
And then they're going up against this band of kobolds that want the emeralds, and it does the complete opposites for the kobolds. It turns them into these hulking monsters and gives them more power whenever they're around the emeralds.
So you created this comic based off of a D&D campaign that you were a part of? That's really
Yes.
cool. Didn't we have another creator that did that too? I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back
is
because
it-
it is familiar.
Is it the Crit guy? The guy
Oh
that did
yeah,
Crit?
that's what it was. It was actually the Homebrewed Comics
The
fellas.
Homebrewed Comics. Yeah, I
Same
forget.
idea.
Is
But-
it Chris something? Yeah.
But I mean, that's really smart anyway, because a lot of the groundwork for storytelling and comic creation is kind of hand in hand with like setting up a campaign and the way that plays and rolls out. So like you really are just essentially brainstorming and creating a story in a group environment. It's just a different format. You have a game
Yeah.
that's kind of guiding the way.
You
know what I
often
mean?
don't think about Dungeons and Dragons and how creative it is to be a dungeon master on there. Like you have to, especially if you don't have a campaign if you're not using a module and you're doing your own creation, the whole world from
Yeah.
down to like drawing the dungeons and everything. I remember those days. That was the best,
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
mean, you have to think about it like it's the game that recreates itself every single time you play it.
Yeah.
Right. So, and rarely could you find that two sessions are identical, right? Because
Yeah.
everybody creates things their own specific independent ways. So it's really it's no different than creating a comic. So it's very smart that you're doing it, and it's very smart that you're monetizing it and you're turning it into a little side hustle. Like kudos.
Yeah.
I have a
absolutely.
ruling
And then-
though. I think the Wolfsband clan should get the Wolfsband Emerald because it doesn't make sense. Doesn't it make sense that they would inherit? Isn't that should be theirs? It's wolves in the name.
It's their emerald, but the kobolds want to steal it
Right.
and use it for their own means or whatever. And
Oh,
what
okay. So you
starts
have a
those-
whole backstory for why that is. Okay, that works. And then your other one looks like is it like a superhero book, The Sinless Society? Is that one?
This is the variant cover for issue 1 of Sun Society. And
Wow.
then I have
That's pretty cool.
issue 2 of Sun Society. This is the regular cover. And
Oh,
then
okay.
also the variant cover for issue 2 of Sun Society. And what
Oh,
Sun
nice.
Society is more personal because I based it, like I said, I love the X-Men, so I based it loosely off the X-Men and also off of past experience that happened when I was a kid and going through my parents' divorce. And this is making this story kind of help me get through that and help me go into my own little world where I could control it and I could control what was happening because I couldn't control what was going on in the real world at the time.
Oh,
So that's how I kind of got through that. And it's based off of 2 brothers, Ronnie and Donnie Stone, Camouflage and Cinderblock. They're twin brothers. They're enhanced people. So the backstory with the enhanced people, they got their powers from the Archangel Michael. And eventually in later issues, I'm going to delve into that more. But that's how all the enhanced people got their powers is from Michael, the Archangel. And they don't have the same powers. The powers that they get is based off of what kind of person they are. So Like Ronnie, he's more to himself and kind of off to himself. So his powers is he can camouflage into his environments, and he can, whatever he touches, he can absorb. So say he touches metal, rock, water, somebody else with powers, he can take their powers as well, kind of like a road type deal. And then Cinderblock, he is hot headed and kind of always off trying to start trouble or start stuff. And his powers is he can control Earth, and he kind of like a Earthbender type deal, but he's kind of hard-headed and hot-headed, and he can turn himself into a rock golem. Think of kind of like the Thing, but whenever he gets angry, he turns into this big old rock golem, kind of like
That's
the Hulk.
cool.
Huh.
Love that.
It is really cool, actually.
Yeah, I like that concept.
So now, did you only produce one issue of each of the titles? Is that?
I got issue 0 of Envy War, and then issue 1 of Envy War, and then issues 1 and 2 of Sinless Society. And I'm currently working on issue 3 of Sinless Society and issue 2 of Envy War. We're almost done with them.
Oh wow! Okay.
I saw too that both stories take place in the same world or same universe, or
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
just
That's cool.
different parts of the timeline.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, I like that it does have a little bit of a personal angle for you too. It's therapeutic. It helped you through some tough stuff, and really nothing's more authentic than that, right? This creative output that came from a very personal, deep space. It's like genuinely from here and from here, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, that's well, they often say that's where the best stories come from, right? I mean, like when you put yourself into it, or even like Scott Snyder and James Tinian often talk about that they write the stuff that they fear in real life, like they make a story around that, and I think it helps make it more relatable and real and all that fun stuff,
even if it isn't about the actual subject, but it's just pulled from that whatever from inside, that's potent stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. I mean,
especially when it fuels the creativity, that's good stuff right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And then now, do you produce a lot of issues a year, Robbie, or is it like 1, 2?
It's 2 issues a year, because I haven't done Kickstarter or nothing like that. So whenever I get paid, a little bit of my paycheck goes to paying like Marcelo and Ellis and all of them. Marcelo Santana, he's my artist. That's actually how I got connected with y'all. But
because he did work for me. He did some work for me. Yeah, and he mentioned you, I think, because one of the other clients that Marcelo's worked for was on the show, and then he mentioned you as being somebody that was looking for exposure and things like that. So yeah, I'm glad we were able to connect and have you on the show. It's awesome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to show off your website here too, just so people can check out some of the covers, and just is this primarily where you send people to go to check out the book and to actually buy it from here as well?
This is how you can buy. If you're not in Mississippi, this is how you can buy the digital and physical copies. And if you're in the Mississippi area, I actually sell physical copies at Dollar Bin Collectibles in Philadelphia, Mississippi, the city I live in. And it's a little retro shop they got down here, and they sell my comics there, and also sell comics in person. And I'm also doing a sale. It's the Highway 15 yard sale is this coming up weekend, and I'll be at the Highway 15 flea market in Union, Mississippi, selling my comics there.
Oh,
cool.
Awesome.
Nice. I love this the superhero book, Sinless Society. The aesthetic, the look, looks like my kind of flavor.
Yeah, all these characters too.
Yeah, these characters look cool.
Yeah, that's all the character bios. So if you click on the characters, it'll give you a backstory on them and all that other good stuff.
Very cool, man.
Very cool. It's all right there for you. You've built your universe and it's accessible to everybody. That's real sweet. Now, let me ask you, what's the aversion to Kickstarter? Any particular reason why you wouldn't want to consider putting it on there? Or
I've thought about it, but I really don't know how to do it. I ain't really tech savvy or what. I've talked to my editor about doing it, but he just ain't had the time to do it. But eventually, I would like to do it, but like I said, I really don't know how to go about doing it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, right on.
Now,
dude.
did someone build the site for you, or is that
Yes,
like?
yes.
Yeah,
Actually,
okay. Because I was gonna
the
say, if
guy
you can do
who-
the site, you can do Kickstarter.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
that hard to
I-
figure out.
Yeah, I actually paid the guy who is over Mississippi Gamer Society. He's one of my friends, and he runs my website.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
I just did my first Kickstarter in a long time recently in this last year, and I was actually surprised at how easy it is now. You know, yeah, I don't know. You should look into it, or have somebody take a look at, that's tech savvy with you.
I also get totally where you're coming from, because I struggled so hard with trying to take on Kickstarter when I had my first book, and I still haven't done my next Kickstarter since. I've only done one. I've only done one, but to that point though, the quality of the book looks great. And I'm just looking at it and look at the samples you've provided. I'm confident you could do well on Kickstarter just from appearance alone. And I'm sure if you built a good campaign page, you do a little campaigning, I'm sure you nail it with you nail every goal that you'd ask for.
Yeah, that, and I think Robbie, it opens up another channel for you sales wise. Opens your book up to other people all around the world, which is a good thing.
Yeah, especially with you have a YouTube channel, so you can promote like right through there as well, which is great.
Yeah, exactly. And I see you got
sure.
a TikTok and everything. So.
See, that's one thing I haven't done yet, and I'm in your shoes with TikTok. The way you are with Kickstarter, man. Like, I can't even fathom like opening up the app or even starting to tackle the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like someday, like when I get caught up on stuff, which probably will never happen, but I talked about taking this show and because we release shorts try to release shorts every here and there, but those would just translate well to TikTok. That.
That's a great idea. That's like a good segue, because I was gonna say we should make ICR shorts, like literally that you wear. But also, Robbie, I noticed that your hat there too, your RetroLand hat. You have you have like a clothing line for each comic too, right? That I noticed.
Yeah, I have hats. I have the logo hats, and I also have like a logo for camouflage. I have a hat for that too. They're at Dollar Bin Collectibles.
Nice.
I didn't get my other hat. It's in my room right now, but
yeah. That's cool.
The hat's slick. I do like it.
Yeah, hats. Shay Martin, hey man, good to see you here.
Yeah,
He said it felt stressful at first. He's talking about Kickstarter, but there are a ton of guides out there, and also there are a bunch of us who have worked with Marcelo, who have had campaigns this year. Reach out if you want to go over stuff. Yeah, it's true, man. Marcelo's a great source. He can hook you up with people that have worked with them. In fact, I haven't said this yet, but he actually just finished Kid Switch #2.
Oh, awesome! Look at that
last page in. Yeah, so
nice.
Yeah,
nice.
so I can't wait to get that going too.
So you mentioned a little. Sorry, go on, Robbie.
We're done with all the pages like drawn and colored for Sin Society issue 3. We got one more page of Envy War issue 2 to get drawn, and I got a couple more pages to get colored of Envy War issue 2, and then I'm going to send it off to my line lettering, Leo line lettering. He does all my lettering, and then after that, I'll put it on the website and get physical copies made and all that other stuff.
Do you do Comic Cons, Robbie, or no?
I haven't like sold there before, because actually the event I'm doing this weekend with the Highway 15 yard sales is actual first like selling event I've done. But I've thought about doing Comic-Con. I just haven't had the funds to do it, like to get the table and all that other stuff. But I have done panels at the Mississippi Comic-Con with a couple of my friends talking about like YouTube and stuff, where I've talked about my comics before. But yeah, eventually I plan on getting table for Mississippi Comic Con.
That's awesome.
Nice, man. That's
Retro
awesome.
Days is saying great stuff, Robbie. So checking out the
Appreciate
website here. Yeah, absolutely, man.
Nice, nice.
I feel like that's the next step for you, Robbie. You already got a couple books under your wings. And I think like getting, trying to Comic-Con where you're behind the table would be, and then trying to sell your wares, like, as they say, so.
I was gonna say, is there anything else for the future you can tease that aren't subsequent issues of your current work?
Well, I just recently started working with some creators on TikTok. I don't want to say too much because we just started maybe possibly doing a crossover with our characters and stuff. So I don't want to say too much about that because I just started helping them write on that. But yeah, y'all can look for that on TikTok and like videos and stuff like that about it. But
nice,
dude,
crossover
awesome, man. Yeah, so so how is TikTok? Do you put stuff on there about your comic?
Yeah.
And
TikTok's
what's the reception been like?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. What's the reception been like on TikTok?
I got I think 6,010 followers on my main RetroLand Comics, and then I have my Robbie Burnham page that I just started up that got like 200 something followers.
Solid.
On RetroLand Comics. I put like teasers of the pages and stuff and talk about comics, the top comic books, and then Robbie Burnham when I like go in depth with the characters and explain their lore and what they're about and their powers and who they was based off of and all that other stuff.
Oh wow,
interesting. We might have to bite the bullet, Keith.
I know. Well, what I'd like to do two things with this show at some point, and then if either of you guys want to run with it, go for it. But like, I would love to just cut our audio into like a podcast, like put it on Spotify or something, and then also take those shorts that we've done and throw them up on TikTok every once in a while.
I could definitely do the audio stuff.
What's that?
I could definitely do the audio stuff. That's what I went to school for.
Yeah, I mean, you know what we'd have to
different
do
use to hear that knowledge.
Well, I think the challenge with audio is we would just have to create an audio intro and audio outro, and then
simple
just insert the show in there, with no edits.
Well, you can put some cuts in and have maybe a introductory voice or something like that.
Yeah, that's what or like we'd probably have to cut out like anything visual, like when we're looking at a campaign or something,
Right.
Cut it down to interviews and stuff. But I would love to do that at some point. One of these days. Just
put it on the list, Keith.
Yep. But yeah, that's awesome, Robbie. So you built up quite the audience just on YouTube and TikTok. How many subscribers do you have on YouTube?
722, I think.
Oh, okay. You're up there, man. We know how more than anybody how hard it is to get subscribers. So
took us forever.
Yeah, oh my God. Took us forever, and we're still struggling. But
well, we don't really advertise much either. So
no, that's the thing. Like, and I'm looking at our views right now, and most of our views are actually tonight are coming from YouTube, which is nice. That's usually cool. Most of our views are coming from X, which is odd. But yeah, tonight it's like mostly YouTube and then a little bit of X and a tiny bit from Facebook. So
right on.
Yeah, it's all over the place tonight. So yeah, so Robbie, Johnny asked you, do you have any other idea? Are you going to do any other comics, or are you just committed to these two for now?
Yeah, once Envy War, I think I'm planning on doing like 5 issues of that. Well, technically 6 since I did the issue 0. But after Envy War, I have a comic book that I've been working on with my stepson. It's based off him called Jackal. Actually, the mask right here is the mask
neat.
that the character
oh yeah, I see that right there.
Be wearing. Also, The Land of Fire, which is another one based off a campaign I did. And there's another one. What was that? And then there's a pirate one that's based in between Envy War and The Land of Fire. So I'm doing everything that I'm doing is going to be a part of the timeline, and eventually, hopefully, I have to do like a big old book with all my characters and like a time traveling type situation where they all meet up and have to deal with a threat or whatever.
Do like
But-
your big company wide crossover.
Mhm.
That'd be cool.
Right.
Very
Yeah, I
cool.
love that.
Yeah. I mean, the art and all the books look great. Like Sinless Society as well as Envy War. It's just all of it looks fantastic.
Appreciate you. Yeah, Marcelo has done great work.
ICR currently at 1,000. Was that 1.35K subscribers? If you're watching and not subscribed, please hit the button and boost the guy's self-esteem.
Yeah, we're not all doom
We
and
need some
gloom.
Yeah,
we need some like Sarah McLaughlin music in the background.
we do. We gotta,
Please
Yeah.
donate.
Yeah, we need some destitute puppies out
I
left
know,
out in the
right?
cold. Yeah.
I'll
Two.
Amy take a shot of our rabbit in the living room or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always looks sad.
Just 2 licks a day can save us from
Yeah,
whatever.
right. So funny. But yeah, no, I mean, all this looks great, Robbie. Did you have any other like besides your website that you wanted to promote, or?
Oh, I guess like my YouTube and all my links are on the website.
I
But
clicked the YouTube one and it seems to not be going anywhere.
oh, okay.
Do you know what
All
the
right.
name of your YouTube channel is?
RetroLand Comics.
All right,
LLC.
let me look it up. And
Okay, I
I'll
think
put
the
link.
on your X it's listed to RetroLand 91.
Yeah. That's my I don't know. I deleted one of my Twitters. It's either it might
I
be
think
the
I
one
found you here.
Yeah.
You know what, Robbie? I'm gonna subscribe right now.
I appreciate you.
Keith, can you throw the link to that one in our comments?
Yeah,
so people
here we
can
go
jump
right
on.
here. So people
Awesome.
can if you guys want to follow Robbie and his
Nice.
reviews. Let me
Yeah, I mean, I love that you do reviews and stuff like that. That's really great too. Like, I'm always looking for.
Here's a snapshot of the channel. Let me show it here to you guys. And then some of the stuff he kind of does, which is great. You got and there's short reviews, which is actually very good. Like that I can get with. Like I love shorter reviews.
Yeah.
Did you like Prometheus? I love that movie.
I like it. It was good. It was kind of the ending with the little video xenomorph that popped out of that bald-headed alien. That was looking kind of weird, but yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, and then you're going through the entire Batman animated series. I mean, that's such a great show. So I don't. Yeah, this is cool, man. You do some comics and everything. That's awesome.
Well, it looks like you have issue 1 of Sinless Society as like a motion comic on here.
Yeah. Yeah. We actually did like voiceover work and all that for that.
Dude, that's really cool that you did that, man.
Where are you seeing that, Johnny? Is that on the main page?
It's like pinned in like the home. Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, you even have it for Envy War as well, dude. That I would have led with that. That's awesome, dude. Like I love that you did that.
Let me
Can you talk a little bit more about putting that together and where, like, how, what clicked?
My friend Caleb Rains, he's board time things on YouTube. He did all the voiceover work for the Envy War one, and then the Cinema Society. Me and some more guys from the Mississippi Gamer Society voices the characters, plus Caleb and all that. But
I love this. This is great.
Yeah, Caleb did all the work on this first one that you're watching, and then Envy War, and then Cinema Society, he did all the work, and then we all voiced characters on that.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It looks great. It looks good. Like I didn't want to play it with the audio, but like just to watch some of the artwork here and stuff.
Awesome.
It's a good way to feature.
The Cobalts are right there, and then they're making their way to King Kodak to fight him.
Cool.
Yeah, dude, this is great.
This is great. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, the comic trailers you can't go wrong with. I mean, they're always fun to watch, and
Yeah, but like this is fun too because like this can also hook people into being readers. Like, oh, I really enjoy this story. Let me get the physical copy. Like,
Yeah,
this
exactly.
This is great.
And just having it here playing while we're talking and stuff. Yeah, it looks awesome. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, congrats, man. So yeah, I put the link to YouTube in here as well, so that people can check that out.
Yeah, I highly encourage people to go to the website too. For RetroLand. You have your own site, right? It's the RetroLandComics.net.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Highly encourage everybody to go to RetroLandComics.net to buy copies directly because Robbie's doing things a little bit differently. He's self-sourcing, self-publishing, self-distributing. And I think that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Highly encourage everybody to check him out directly.
And Robbie, if you want to shout out your Facebook and X account as well for the people.
On Facebook it's RetroLand Comics. Actually, you can go into Google and you should be able to type in RetroLand Comics and it'll show pretty much all my stuff. You
Awesome,
type in
man.
RetroLand Comics and it should take you straight to all my stuff.
Perfect, dude. Well, thank you for doing the show, Robbie. It was
Thanks for
good
taking the time.
Thanks for
to
having me.
connect with you finally and take a look at all these books. They look awesome. And everyone out there, check out RetroLandComics.net. And he's got a store up there. You can buy the comics. And go ahead, Johnny.
I was just going to say, when that crossover comes about, let us know.
Yeah,
We'd
come
love
back.
to have you guys back on. That would be really cool.
Okay. All right. Yes, sir.
What's
Awesome.
the planet or whatever land that they live on? Both.
Estrid.
Oh, what's it called again?
The
Est-
planet Estrid.
Estrid. So you can do a,
ESTRAD.
so you can do a Crisis on Infinite Estrid or whatever.
There you go.
I like
that
that.
works. All right, Robbie. Well, you have a great night and good
Yeah,
luck
thank
with RetroLand, man.
Thank y'all. Thanks
Yeah.
for having me.
Nice.
Yeah,
meeting
you're
you,
welcome. Have a good one.
Here we go, man.
Good night.
Dude, awesome.
That's awesome.
Good
He's
stuff.
doing
Yeah,
everything on his own.
everything on his own. Like
He's
no
distributing the book on his
Kickstarter.
own. No
Yeah.
Kickstarter. It's all direct
Yeah.
audience. He's got a really kicking YouTube page that's it looks like it's got some pretty good engagement. Like, not bad. If he sticks with it, he can, the sky's the limit for him.
Yeah, especially if you do reviews like that where it's like 2 minutes, those are perfect. Like people, that's about the attention span, people have now,
You know what's funny? I look for long form YouTube videos in like the 18 to 20 minute range
Yeah.
because that's like shower window.
So you
You know
can
what I
listen
mean?
to the
I just listen to, I don't even have to watch it more often than not. And, I just listen to it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And actually,
like,
there's a 2-hour one that I've been listening to in segments.